Hello. My camera looks weird all of a sudden. Oh, there it goes. I think it was the angle. I think that looks a little bit better. First I want to say, hey guys. And apologize for the crickets. And also apologize for the fact that this might be a long video. I've recorded a couple, so I'm not getting teary-eyed anymore. That's good. Okay, so the question is basically, what are my thoughts on depression? So we're talking about depression this week. I basically say depression sucks. I've been depressed before. It's not fun. Yeah, I as an African American woman, Black American woman, whatever you want to call me, I would say my upbringing was very much you don't show your emotions, you don't cry, and that was very evident with my mom. I think I've seen my mom cry once, and the one time that I saw her cry was at my grandfather's funeral. Yeah, it was definitely like, suppress it. And, if you're going to cry, don't do it around anybody else. Don't show that weakness. Be a strong Black woman. It never was said to me, but I mean, that's just how it felt. Yeah. This is a hard topic for me. It's a very hard topic for me. I would say, I guess, how would I want to start this? So, I've lost 2 people in my life, and specifically to suicide. 2 males in my family. The first was, I guess my grandfather. They don't know 100%, but basically they said it was schizophrenia. But in comes depression. My uncle is no longer with us, and I think the reason why he was depressed and believed he took his own life, and he took it really hard when my grandfather, obviously he wasn't there anymore. He felt like it was his fault. So I also lost my uncle maybe like a year later, and I've dealt with a father who severely depressed and has a lot of issues, who's like an alcoholic and has been from rehab to rehab to rehab. And to me, it's very understandable that you would be depressed and you would have issues, because you've lost your brother and your father. And also my brother, who has basically come out and said he's depressed. And I just feel like in our community, the African American community, Black community, what have you, it's looked down upon. You're not supposed to be, if you're a Black man, you're supposed to be a strong Black man. You're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to show any signs of weakness. You're thought to be crazy if you say, something has made you sad, if you shed a tear. Like, you're just a weak man. And I feel like that's something that all of my male family members have dealt with. Some it has negatively affected them more than others, but I take pride in the fact that my brother is a strong man, and when he felt like he was depressed and he couldn't take it anymore, he went and he talked to someone. He talked to my stepmom, and from that step he went to a therapist, then ended up going to a psychiatrist. And you know what, they gave him medication, and after he was given the medication, he got worse. And then he went back and told my stepmom, and basically he was admitted to an inpatient stay in the hospital. I got really angry when it came to my brother, and him dealing with depression, because I felt like he had dealt with it for a very long time, and it was something that was so frowned upon that that it was something that he was dealing with by himself, and I'm very happy that he decided to come and tell someone. I think that takes a very strong person. I remember this whole period, I was so upset. They took him to the same hospital where my grandfather passed away. It was a very rough situation, and I don't know, it was a lot. And I feel like I'm going completely off subject, and I feel like I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I get very angry with our community, the African American Black community, because if you want to go and you want to get help, you want to get assistance in making yourself feel better, you're crazy, you're nuts, everybody laughs at you, everybody makes fun of you, you know, you go see a therapist, that's where crazy people go. And I've actually heard that from friends that didn't know, like, the different things that I've dealt with my uncle and with my brother and even with my grandfather. So I just, like, got mad at the world, and I started blogging, and I won't tell you what my blog site is. But yeah, it just bothers me how much it's frowned upon in our community. It saddens me. But like I said, I'm very proud of my brother. I'm saying a lot. And I feel like since I've recorded this so many times, I feel like maybe I'm done. I say I'm proud of him because he said something to someone. I've dealt with depression off and on. I never really felt like, I guess, to the extent as him, to that extent, get it out. But yeah, I'm proud of him for, you know, all of the things that he's been taught his whole life, and that he just said, you know what, whatever, I'm going to do something different. I'm laughing, but it's not like, I think it's really funny. I don't know, he just went and got help. You know, my uncle dealt with it, and people tried to reach out, but, you know, he's not here anymore. And I just think that it just falls under that. You know, you're taught you're not supposed to show weakness. You're a man, you're a black man, you gotta be strong, and not to mention all of the other things that they have to deal with all of these different stereotypes by themselves. And then you have to deal with, I don't know. I feel like I'm really rambling. As for advice, I really don't have much advice. I've dealt with depression, and I would feel like a hypocrite, I would say, to go talk to someone. I have never done it. Well, no, I have. I've done co-counseling. That's a whole nother video. I've done that, so I guess I have done it. So yeah, talk to somebody. You know, cry with someone. Talk to them. Tell them how you feel. Let it all out, because it's horrible if you just keep it all inside. It starts to build up and fester, and it gets worse. Sorry for the long video. I hope this uploads in time. But yeah, talk to someone. My whole thought process with medication, I'm against it, and I don't really have anything to back it, but the fact that my brother went through what he went through. So yeah, that's pretty much my summing up of depression and whatnot. Yeah, I hope that made sense. I don't know, and I'm tired. But yeah, I love you guys, and if you've made it through this whole 9 minutes, bless you. Oh, and I didn't talk about pray about it. That's a whole nother video. You know, if something goes wrong in your life, you know, just pray about it. That bothers me. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're not judging me. Think I'm a nut job. Like, what was she just talking about? What was she just talking about? But yeah, have a good weekend. Happy Friday. And all that good stuff. Look forward to listening. I'm looking forward to all of your comments. Bye, guys.